Loves. It's Amanda here with your March 2018 RuneScope. For those of you that are stopping by for the first time, welcome. Thanks so much for finding me here on YouTube. If you find that my readings are resonating with you, then please do click the subscribe button so that my content, whenever I upload it, will go straight to your, well, usually when YouTube's working correctly, it will go to your subscriptions feed. You can also tap the little bell to set up a notification if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new content. The best way to find out if I'm connecting with your energy is to watch previous month's videos. So there's like a 3-month window because these videos are general and for so many people, about a 3-month window on either side. March, April, May, February, January, December for some of the events. Because again, you're not all born on the same date, time, place. Not every Leo is the same. For those of you that are new also, I use tarot and runes, so you'll see me using both. This month in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. And then of course, for part 2 of this video, join me over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find the link below. This month I will be using the Viking cards for your spiritual guidance. This is by Gudrun G. Bergman and Olafur G. Gudlaxson. So that link is below. Your 2018 love reading is over there, as well as your 2018 career and finance readings if you haven't had a chance to check those out. Your general 2018 RuneScope is right here on YouTube. Just go back to the channel page, or I'll put a link here at the end or in the little eye there if you want to check out your general overview. But let's jump in for March and see what's going on with my Leos for March 2018. Because these are general readings, you're going to want to check out the video for your rising sign as well, Leo. That can give you additional messages and information that may be coming up for you in the month of March. Again, if you would like something specific that is only for you, you would need to schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype. They are $70. Just email me at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That is the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find it here in the video and also below. But yeah, that's the only way I can kind of tune out all of the other energy of the other people watching and only focus on you. But in general for Leo, it's really weighted over here. Challenge or focus, that's where we always start. Your challenge or focus in the month of March, the tarot card we have is the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this is, it can be an overindulgence in, you know, especially overeating, over drinking, partying too hard. This can be just like, you know, went up to celebrate and you know, drank a little bit too much. So again, now this is a situation, a perfect example of you can avoid this. That's how these readings can come in handy. If you're planning on going out and celebrating, you got to drive home, or you don't want to be sick the next day. There you go. Be mindful of that, and you could avoid that challenge altogether. But for some of you, this seems to be revolving around a partnership. We do have Gifu, which is the rune of marriage, partnership, relationships, and Wunyo in reverse. So this could be a relationship that started out as a dream or a wish fulfilled, and now it's maybe someone has done something to disappoint you. Maybe you thought this was the one, and now you're just in March kind of seeing signs that they are not. This could be also because this energy works both ways, and again, it's a general reading. This could be someone feeling that way about you, Leo. Someone feeling like, oh, well, I thought this was my soulmate or my dream partner, but I don't know if Leo is my dream partner. Maybe they drink too much, I don't know. They party. I don't trust them. Just saying. Again, energy can go both ways. But for most of you, this is going to be you kind of feeling let down. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's sometimes the whole be careful what you wish for, you got it, and now it's a disappointment. It's not what you thought. So for many of you, this could be a person or a partnership. It could be a business partnership, but you really don't. I'm really feeling we're focusing on relationships here, looking at the other runes and cards here. This is definitely you focused on partnerships and relationships. You may feel like somebody's just not being there for you. They're not living up to your expectations or your dreams. Now, the Nine of Cups is a bit of a fantasy card. So could anyone live up to those expectations? You have to ask yourself that. Could any human do what I expect this person to do, or actually be there for me in the way that I expect them to be there for me? Or am I expecting somebody kind of superhuman and you know, out of this world that's never gonna exist on this earth plane? That could be the challenge. Do I need to bring my expectations down to reality? Because it may not be, you know, if we set our bar too high, everybody's gonna disappoint, right? Nobody can reach that. Now, in the present energy, so this would be end of February going into March, we have the World card in reverse. So there's something that is not going to be completed or wasn't completed. Maybe that's why you're upset with somebody. They promised to do something for you, maybe having to do with the home, a renovation, fixing something around the house, or maybe they were supposed to come meet you to look at a property because you're wanting to move. But with this rune, there's a lot to do with real estate, property. For some of you, this could also be like you expected to get something out of a will, or you expected someone to leave something to you, but they did not do that. So that could be for some of you, because this is a rune of family, inheritances, wills, probate, that sort of thing. And in the reverse, it's, you know, maybe you thought you were going to get something and you did not. Or you did want a property, now you're getting it. Again, be careful what you wish for. It was left to you. And it's a great big old mess. It's gonna need a lot of repairs. It's gonna be more work than you had anticipated. So there's just a few messages I'm getting with the way this is working out, but I feel like for many of you, this is just somebody who promised to do something, promised to help you with something, promised to take care of something, and you feel like they were selfish and didn't do it, or someone feels that way about you. Again, going back to the energies working both ways here. They did not complete something. They did not finish a project, and they're not going to, it doesn't look like. Because they don't want to. I mean, this is just straight up, somebody doesn't want to do it. This could also be somebody not completing, like maybe you wanted to take the relationship to another level and they're not ready, or they're not about it. They're not quite there yet. Doesn't mean they never will be, but they're very focused on themselves right now. This rune is a rune of self. And either you could be this way, like I'm not ready to move in, I'm not ready to buy a home with you, or someone else is this way, like I'm not there yet. Doesn't mean they're never gonna be. Not everybody's on the same timetable. And Leo, you're a fixed sign. So sometimes it can be difficult for you to accept people and their differences. You want things the way you want them, and that includes the people in your life, and that doesn't really leave a lot of room for people to be themselves if they're different from you. So just keep that in mind. That is a character trait of Leo. But many of you may have other things in your chart that help balance that out a little bit, or lessen that rigidity a little bit. But, you know, if you care about and really love somebody, you do have to love everything about them, and that includes their shortcomings. Are those harder to love? Sure. Does it mean the relationship's over? No, but I mean, that's up to you. We all have free will, right? The help that's coming in March, we've got the Four of Cups. So this is an offer, and for many of you, this is a money offer. So, I mean, this could be coming in for you, and it could be more money, a promotion. The Four of Cups can be a card of boredom, though. Like maybe it may not be your dream job, but the money is better. And with Fehu here, it could be saying, you know, whatever your dream job is, be patient. This will help you in the meantime. There's something with this, or with this job, even though it may not be, with this job or position, even though it may not be exactly what you were wanting to do right now. But it's going to help you get there, or give you the money to go back to school and get the training that you want to get for your dream job. Or the experience that you need. It will lead to, like, maybe you hold this position, especially if it's within the company you're in, you like hold this position for a while, and then it's going to allow you to move up to something that's more in line with maybe what you want to do, or that would be more of like your passion. Now, this can also just be an offer coming from someone else if this is relationship. Like someone else asking you out on a date. With the Four of Cups, it may not be somebody that you're super attracted to or enthusiastic about, but many of you may just be like, well, this person that I've been with was disappointing me, or they broke up with me. Maybe for some of you, that's what was going on. This was a breakup because you couldn't get on the same page. Or it could be the same partner offering you an apology, saying they're sorry they let you down, and promising to do better. But still, with this card, you may not feel like it's enough, or you may not even know if you're still attracted to this person or still wanting to stay in a relationship with this person. However, need is here, indicating that there's a necessity to be patient with this situation, however it's presenting itself, or the people in your life. Patience for fire signs can be very difficult. It's not your strong suit, right? You tend to want to jump in right away and just, get the ball rolling and get things done because you have a lot of energy and a lot of passion, and nothing worse than sitting around waiting. Unfortunately, that's what most of life is about. Especially if you're going after something that you want. So there is a goal that can be reached, but it is going to require patience, whether this is in a relationship with someone new, someone that you are reuniting with or trying to get back with, or in a job situation. Accepting what is on offer is going to lead to your dream job after a period of days or a period of time, is what I'm feeling here. Now, what must be accepted about the month of March? We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this could be an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For some of you, this could be this person who let you down. In the reverse, this is somebody who you feel is either dishonest, even a straight up liar. This could have been somebody causing you problems in the relationship. Maybe someone came between or was trying to come between you and this person, and maybe it worked, or maybe they were spreading gossip, because when the air sign people come up in reverse, they can sometimes indicate gossip, especially on the internet or social media, digital gossip, stuff like that. But this is somebody who hurt your feelings, I feel, with Ale here in the reverse. They hurt your feelings. But I feel like for many of you, this is not someone you know very well. With Pedro here, for many of you, I think it's maybe somebody connected to your partner or connected to this other person. And so maybe that wasn't their intent. Everybody's sensitive about different things, especially in modern society. You never know really what's going to offend someone. I mean, some things are obvious, but sometimes it's like, because you don't know what experiences everyone has had sometimes, especially if it's someone that you're meeting through a partner, or, So maybe it's they didn't mean something, because this is somebody who can be kind of harsh verbally anyway. They just kind of speak things the way they see them, and they don't really soften the rough edges. So this they may have said something that hurt your feelings, but I mean, did you communicate that to them? Because I feel like they could be kind of coming back and saying, well, you did the same thing. I'm feeling like there's a miscommunication or a misunderstanding here, or there was, and it was never, spoken about directly in person, face to face, which is the only way to have a heart-to-heart conversation and get any sort of miscommunication cleared up. I mean, you know, at a certain point, you got to put down the phone and stop texting and stop trying to work something out through text, because, you know, even a phone call would be better. If it's somebody that you really care about, or somebody your partner really cares about and you want to be with this partner. So, I mean, you know, this could be a mother-in-law, a sister, somebody that's going to be in this person's life. And if you're going to keep this person in your life, it seems like you're going to have to eventually, like, face up to this. So March may be, I kind of feel like for many of you this happened in the past. If it happens in March, though, we do have Mercury retrograde, going retrograde in March and into April. So, I mean, if you feel like a conversation is getting out of hand, or you feel like something's escalating, stop, pick up the phone, stop, say, why don't we talk about this in person? You know, something, put it into it before it gets to the point of, you know, getting out of hand. And, you know, if you have, I wouldn't shame someone on social media either. I mean, you can send them a private message. I mean, definitely take it to, because you've got the group here. So I feel like you're going to be supported. But again, if this is somebody that is connected to the person you're in a relationship with, kind of calling them out in front of everyone or in a public way is only going to make the situation worse. For many of you, this is a family member. So, you know, this partnership, this relationship could have been talking about your, you know, this could be a female member of your family who you feel, you know, maybe has lied to kind of get this property that was supposed to come to you, or to cheat you out of something that was supposed to be left to you. Because again, we've got Yera, and when we've got Yera and Othila in reverse, that definitely speaks to a legal situation, some kind of dispute over a will or probate, or who's getting what, who's getting a property. And this could be quite disruptive and surprising to you, because maybe the person who passed told you unequivocally this would be coming to you, and now this person is trying to block it or stop it or causing problems. You have support though, because I feel like either you had witnesses or this person told other people in the family that. So unfortunately, Leo, there's something going on in March with someone that's going to have to be set to rights, and it may need to be set to right legally if you don't have the paperwork. But the good news is you'll have support, you will have witnesses here. And whoever is trying to hurt you here is not going to be able to do that. For those of you that this is the partner, and whenever these court cards come up, this can be male or female. So if this is the person who let you down, and they're in a partnership, it could be maybe you found that they lied about you, or they said something hurtful to you. And you know, maybe you're talking to your friends, your family, like, you know, this is what was said to me. I don't know what to do about this. You know, I'm really hurt about this. And should I be hurt about this? Would you be hurt? And I feel like you're getting people saying, yes, I would be hurt by if someone said that to me, or if my partner said that to me, or did that to me, or if they lied to me about this. So yeah, there's some sort of disruptive event going on in Leo's lives in March, centered around someone else, either being dishonest or saying harsh things. And you being the same way back is not going to win the war. So yeah, definitely consult other people. Consult a lawyer if you need to, if it's a legal situation. The end result is the Hermit. So the outcome of March is you may be taking some time out. Again, you may be consulting, talking to someone, seeking advice, seeking counsel, maybe from a spiritual leader or someone you trust. It could be a Virgo, if you have any Virgos in your life. But this energy is one of, yeah, retreating a little bit, going within. So at March, you just may be kind of emotionally worn out or emotionally exhausted, Leo, and taking a break, You may be unavailable. You may kind of shut everything down. And I recommend that. I mean, it's really a good thing at times. Shut off the damn phone, you know? Shut off the computer. Go curl up for a nap, or just kind of, you know, lock yourself away from the influences for a while and the energies for a while, because it seems like maybe in March you may be overloaded with, you know, things not meeting your expectations, people letting you down, not meeting your expectations. Doesn't mean they never will, if you can be patient with the situation or be patient with them. It may be until your birthday, or around August, September, around Virgo time, end of August, September, before this is totally resolved, or before you, maybe that's how long you'll be at this job. For those of you that this was a job offer, that you're like, oh, I have to do this job, or I have to do this training before I can really get a position that the kind of position that I want. That could be the time frame. Or you could be enrolling, going to school, for those of you that wanted to re-enroll or go back to school and study something, or get some training or certification. You could be going back in the fall, starting in August, September. But I think for many of you, this is just saying in March you're taking a time out, seeking counsel, seeking advice from someone you trust who is not biased. The Hermit is very much able to see things from a spiritual perspective, even if it's a lawyer, even if it's, you know, it could just be somebody who is like, I can take this and I see it from out here instead of these little, you know, bitty pieces that only matter in the big scheme of things. So yeah, it's somebody who just has a very spiritual, helpful perspective on things. A lot more wizened, maybe, a lot more experienced. Definitely would probably be someone older than you, or someone that you go to for advice and you trust their advice. You trust that they have your best intentions at heart. So that's what I see for March, Leo. Definitely take time out and unplug if you need to kind of get your bearings at the end of March. But as I mentioned, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm gonna shuffle the Viking cards. We will see what further spiritual guidance we can get. I wanna try to focus on this situation with this person and see if we can get more advice for you from Spirit about how best to go about handling that. So meet me over there. The link again is below. Don't forget your 2018 love reading and your, as well as your career and finance readings are over there as well. So don't forget to check those out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.